Welcome students. This is for the second semester B Pharmacy students of Sri Krishna College of Pharmacy and Research Center Parashala. I would like to discuss with the students, as I discussed in the class, for you, no students will appear the exam to fail. Always all are interested to pass in the exam with a very good score. So, we think in the positive manner. We never think about of losing the subject. We all will get good marks. As I told, kindly follow the syllabus which is given by our university, and we have a very good opportunity to get into their website and to get the previous year question paper. Very good update. It was interesting for the students to know what type of questions they have asked. For you, this is a good opportunity for our students to get into my subject. Past is past. You can do it. You will do it. See, I have taken today one subject of your 4 university subject. I will give you next other 3 subjects one by one. This is biochemistry theory, in which I am just coaching you. A part, it is one lecture for a university exam, how the students should appear and how you have to write the exam. I have explained in the class very clearly, and about the evaluation, how our evaluators will do. So how to impress, how to write your 50-page. I have explained very clearly 2 times in your classroom. So try to remember that and make yourself prepared for the university exam. And write this assignment. How to do my assignment is very simple. Very simple. This is not writing pages together. This is just making your brain to come into the subject and where I am, to know that what I am doing with this subject. Am I ready to the university exam? This makes you to work your brain to go for studies. This is for second semester B Pharmacy students of Sri Krishna College of Pharmacy, Research Center Parashala. This is my very humble and as well as a very serious, sincere request for the students. Write this and submit before or on 16th of August. So you have, today is 13th. You have plenty of days. It needs only an hour, not even an hour. It needs only half an hour to do this assignment. So, what should I do? I have mentioned. Number 1, pay attention to this lecture. Thoroughly record the syllabus. Write down the syllabus. I have mentioned here. In your assignment notepad or notebook which you are using. Better to use a long notebook because you have next lecture in next subject, and in the same subject we will have a continuity for inspiration of studying the subjects according to the university syllabus and preparation for the university examination. Now the second point, listen to the 4 KUHS, Kerala University of Health Science, previous question papers that were chosen for this lecture from 2021 to 2022. Only 4 questions, not taken lot. Only 2 years. Every year there will be two questions. I have taken only 2021 to 2022. Even in that, after Corona, they made only one question paper in 2021. 3 exams they conducted in 2022. You should know that in their busy schedule also, university was interested to conduct exam according to the procedure, and they made a very clear student support and the institution. So please kindly, I have taken only 4 questions, and you have to listen to the 4 questions and write down and find out. What you have to do, the number 3, group them unit wise. Unit, in your syllabus there is 5 units are there. Unit wise, by identifying the question, from which unit the question have been taken or have been asked in the previous question paper. That is what your work. Very simple, but your brain will work to know about that particular subject matter, from which unit. Kindly do it. You will never fail. You will pass. You will get good score. So number 3 is group them unit wise by identifying the question. This is the main work of your assignment. Create 5 groups, because there is 5 units. Based on the 5 units, there will be 10 mark question, there will be 5 mark question, there will be 2 mark question according to the university question paper. You make it 5 groups per unit. In which unit and which year they have asked, write down clearly as an assignment. Discuss it with the responsible teacher if the student has trouble in identifying. Sometimes the question, if you are not able to group them, if you are not able to classify them to the particular unit, you feel that it is out of syllabus, I am unable to classify. Discuss with your class teacher. If you have a trouble in identifying, and assign them to a group 6. Only 4 questions. If you see, it is having 76, that is 19 into 3. If you see 77 questions, in that you can see 4 question paper means only 8 essay questions. And you can see usually 20 short questions of 5 marks and remaining 2 mark questions. So all questions you have to see very clearly. The point 6 is all students should submit this assignment with class teacher on 16th of August 2025. I have clearly mentioned, if you can submit before, it is more and more welcome, and it is a good inspiration for the students to do that. See, you know that code number BP203T biochemistry. The syllabus, listen to the syllabus thoroughly. Unit 1, enzymes, introduction, properties, nomenclature of IUB, International Union of Biochemistry, classification of enzymes. Even they have asked a question, what is IUB? Enzyme kinetics. Michaelis plot, they have asked question even, what is Michaelis plot? Lineweaver's Brook plot. Enzyme inhibitors with examples. Regulation of enzymes. Enzyme indication or induction, and repression. Allosteric enzymes, regulation, therapeutic and diagnostic applications of enzymes, and isoenzymes, coenzymes, structure, and biochemical functions. This is the first unit. You have to see that whether I got the material, I got the lecture from my teacher. Otherwise, you have to ask with the teacher. You have to request with the teacher. This is missing. Once you have to find out whether all this question paper, I have shared 4 question paper. In that question paper, if any questions comes in this unit, you have to group them. You have to group them in such a way. You have 5 units in this syllabus. Second unit, unit 2, biomolecules, introduction, classification, chemical nature, and biological role of carbohydrates, lipids, nucleic acid, amino acid, and proteins. Bioenergetics, concept of free energy, endergonic and endergonic reactions, relationship between free energy, enthalpy, and entropy, redox potential, energy rich compounds, classification, biological significance of ATP and cyclic AMP. Unit 3, carbohydrate metabolism, glycolysis pathway, energetics and significance. Citric acid cycle pathway, energetics and significance. HMG shunt and its significance. Glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase G6 PD, glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency, glycogen metabolism pathways, and glycogen storage disease GSD, gluconeogenesis pathway and its significance. Hormonal regulation of blood glucose level and diabetes mellitus. Biological oxidation, electronic transport chain ETC and its mechanism, oxidative phosphorylation and its mechanism, and substrate level phosphorylation. Inhibitors, electron transport chain ETC and oxidative phosphorylation are uncouplers. So you see, clearly you have to see whether I got this lecture from my teacher. If not, it is your rights to request them to give the lecture. And then you can write your own notes. Don't follow the copied notes. Don't follow the previous notes. Try to avoid printed notes. Try to write your own notes. Prepare your own notes. I'm just giving you the syllabus and reading the syllabus and making you to listen the syllabus because the words and the topic should enter, it should pierce into your brain. Write it down, listen, make your syllabus should be in your mind. As I told in the class, when you are taking a bus, it's needed for you to know about the board of the bus, where I am going. You are studying biochemistry. So you should know what is the syllabus which is given by the university. Unit 4, lipid metabolism, beta oxidation of saturated fatty acid, palmitic acid, formation and utilization of ketone bodies, ketoacidosis, de novo synthesis of fatty acid, palmitic acid, biological significance of cholesterol and conversion of cholesterol into bile acids, steroid hormones and vitamin D. Disorders of lipid metabolism, hypercholesterolemia and atherosclerosis, fatty liver and obesity. They have asked all these questions individually. Amino acid metabolism, general reaction of amino acid metabolism, transamination, deamination and decarboxylation, urea cycle and its disorder. Catabolism of phenylalanine and tyrosine, aromatic amino acids, and their metabolic disorders, phenylketonuria, albinism, alkaptonuria, tyrosinemia. This all included in the 4th chapter. Added synthesis and significance of biological substance, 5-HT, 5-hydroxytryptamine, melatonin, dopamine, noradrenaline, adrenaline, catabolism of heme, hyperbilirubinemia and jaundice. These all in the 4th unit. Unit 5, nucleic acid metabolism and genetic information transfer, biosynthesis of purine and pyrimidine nucleotides, catabolism of purine nucleotides and hyperuricemia and gout disease, organization of mammalian genome, structure of DNA and RNA and their functions, DNA replication, semi-conservative model, transcription of RNA synthesis, genetic code, translation or protein synthesis and inhibitors of protein synthesis. So, only these 5 units, just you should know the syllabus first, write down and then listen to the questions. As I told, 4 question papers. This is also, I am just giving you in such a way the students should listen the question and then they can write, they can classify, they can Identify from which chapter it is. Second year B Pharmacy degree regular and supplementary examination in May 2021. After Corona, you can see the essay question. Number 1. Define lipids. Explain the pathway of beta oxidation of palmitic acid and add a note on its energetics. Number 2, the question. Explain in detail general reactions of amino acid metabolism. Short notes, 5 mark question. Number 3, competitive enzyme inhibition. Number 4, biological significance of ATP. Catabolism of phenylalanine. Number 6, biosynthesis of pyrimidine nucleotides. Number 7, formation and utilization of ketone bodies. Number 8, biological role of carbohydrates. Number 9, conversion of cholesterol into steroid hormones. Short notes, very short notes, or a briefly 2 mark question. Hyperbilirubinemia. Hyperbilirubinemia. So you should know that words which I told you in the syllabus, the definitions. From which unit you are going to find out, this one is your work today. Glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency. What will cause? You should know that. Alkaptonuria, coenzymes, glycolysis, oxidative phosphorylation. Name the stages of RNA synthesis. Hyperuricemia, classification of amino acids. Obesity. You see the next question, January 22, because in 21 only one question, one exam was conducted. In 2022, essay question, briefly discuss about the citric acid cycle, its energetic and significance. Discuss about the de novo synthesis of fatty acids. Mechanism, that is 5 mark question. Number 3, mechanism of electron transport chain, etc. Number 4, hormonal regulation of blood glucose level and diabetes mellitus. Number 5, explain briefly the structure of DNA, enumerate its functions. Number 6, synthesis and significance of 5-hydroxytryptamine. And number 7, diagnostic application of enzymes. Number 8, biological significance of ATP and cyclic AMP. Number 9, explain briefly transformation reaction of amino acid metabolism. Now we are coming to the 2 mark questions. Brief answer. Number 10, enzyme induction. Number 11, genetic code. 12, transition. Number 13, inhibition of electron transport chain, etc. Significance of glycolysis, 14th question. 15th question, biological significance of dopamine. 16, ketoacidosis. 17, glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency. 18, concept of free energy, hyperuricemia. You see, there are many repeated questions that you should identify. As I told, when you identify the question according to the unit, your brain will start working, knowing about the words and the importance of the disease and importance of the biochemistry. Third question, in June 2022, essay question they asked, explain HMB shunt with its significance. Second question essay, describe the biosynthesis of purine nucleotides. Short notes, 5 mark question. Number 3, discuss about urea cycle and its disorder. Urea cycle and its disorder. Number 4, list the various metabolic disorders of phenylalanine. Explain albinism. Number 5, explain briefly the structure of RNA. Enumerate its functions. Number 6, synthesis and significance of melatonin. Synthesis of significance of melatonin, repeated question. And number 7, explain briefly the utilization of ketone bodies. Number 8, summarize the process of breakdown of heme. Number 9, explain IUB, International Union of Biochemistry classification of enzyme. 5 mark question. 2 mark questions, 10. Number 10, free energy, oxidative phosphorylation, jaundice, 12th question. 13, inhibition of protein synthesis. 14, biochemical function of coenzymes. 15, decarboxylation reaction of amino acid metabolism. 16, glycogen storage diseases. 17, hormonal regulation of blood glucose level. Number 18, significance of ATP. 19, exergonic reaction. So you have to find out from which unit these all questions have been taken, and also repeated questions also should be noted down in which year and which year again they have asked. Now September 2022, essay question, enumerate gluconeogenesis with its significance. Number 2, discuss in detail about beta oxidation of saturated fatty acid. 5 mark question. Number 3, question number, add a note on oxidative phosphorylation and its inhibitors. Number 4, atherosclerosis. Number 5, genetic code. Number 6, catabolism of tyrosine and its metabolic disorders. Number 7, Michaelis plot. 5 mark question. I told while reading the syllabus. Number 8, adenosine triphosphate. And number 9, 5 mark question, biosynthesis of pyrimidine nucleotides. Now the 2 mark question, answer briefly. 10 mark, 10th question, 2 mark question. Essential amino acids. Number 11, glycolysis. Number 12, fatty liver. Number 13, classification of enzymes. 14, hyperuricemia. 15, translation. 16, redox potential. 17, biological significance of cholesterol. 18, give examples for enzyme inhibitors. 19, transamination. I have taken only 4 questions from KUHS. This is Kerala University of Health Science. Conducted questions in 2021 and 2022. Only 4. These 4 questions, very simple. I have given you this all points which I want to show you. One by one questions I have just read you very clearly. Listen to the question, and unit wise it is your duty to make this assignment. Again I am repeating the instruction. Pay attention and thoroughly record the syllabus in your assignment notebook or notepad. Listen to the 4 questions which I have told. Again you can listen. You can pause your video and you can listen. You can write down. Listen to the 4 university KUHS previous question papers that were chosen for this lecture, which I have lectured just now, 2021 to 2022. Group them unit wise by identifying the questions. Create 5 groups based on the 5 units. Discuss it with you, the responsible teacher, if the student has trouble in identifying. You have the right to ask with the teacher and assign them to the group 6. All students should submit their assignment with the class teacher on 16th of August 2025. Thank you very much for listening. Take it as a sincere and a responsible advice and to guide and coach for you to pass the exam and to get a good score for you. Thank you. Thank you.